Never Speak My Name, written by Joanne Allen, Walter G. Meyer, and Stampp Corbin. Exterior, New York Street, day. Snow is falling as Randolph, in a heavy overcoat, hat, scarf, and gloves, walks past a newsstand and sees the headline of the Pittsburgh Courier newspaper. Montgomery boycott enters second month. Randolph buys a copy. Interior, War Resisters League headquarters, same day. The office is neat and organized. Bayard pulls up a chair for Randolph.
You've made progress in the few months you've been here.
It took a little cleaning and filing, but things are shaping up. You would not believe the stacks of old newspapers. Did you know the Titanic sank?
Randolph hands Bayard the Pittsburgh Courier.
I'm concerned about the direction things are taking since Miss Rosa Parks got arrested. None of us know this young preacher, Dr. King. I've contacted his associate, Reverend Abernathy.
Bayard sees the headline.
They can use you down there.
Interior, Montgomery Airport, night. Bayard waits for his luggage. A stocky Negro, Ralph Abernathy, 30, approaches him.
Mr. Rustin, I'm Reverend Ralph David Abernathy.
Interior, Abernathy's car, night. Abernathy drives with Bayard in the passenger seat. Exterior, King's Street, same night. Abernathy's car turns onto the street, which is lined with the bare light bulbs strung from tree to tree along the entire block. A few tense-looking Negroes, King's men, patrol the sidewalk with shotguns. They look at Bayard with suspicion. Interior, Abernathy's car, same night. Abernathy parks in front of the white clapboard house that took the shotgun blast earlier. The window is boarded up. More Kingsmen are stationed on the lawn and porch. Bayard is alarmed by what he sees.
You can't be too careful.
Exterior, King's house, same night. Bayard exits the car under the watchful eye of the Kingsmen, walks to the front door and knocks. Coretta Scott King, 28, answers the door.
Mrs. King.
Mr. Rustin, I heard you speak at my high school in Atlanta. We're happy you're here. Please, come in.
Interior, King's house, same night. Coretta leads Bayard inside. He immediately notices a handgun on the couch and another one on the table. MLK, 26, enters and extends his hand.
Mr. Rustin, so good of you to come.
Interior, King's dining room, same night. Bayard, MLK, and Coretta sit at the dining room table drinking coffee.
I didn't ask for this. I tried to talk them out of putting me in charge.
Some very respectable people seem to think you are the right man for the job, even though you're only 26.
I appreciate you telling me that.
If I may offer a suggestion, stop calling it a bus boycott. Boycott has bad connotations. I have organized many protests. Just by calling it a boycott, they could charge you with restraint of trade, obstruction of commerce, or who knows what else. Leading a boycott can be construed as illegal.
We've already heard there are arrest warrants for me, Reverend Abernathy, and about 20 other people.
Do you mind another suggestion? Turn yourself in. I have been arrested numerous times, and I always found it confounds them if you put on your best suit and just show up en masse at the police station. If they come for you, you might not be dressed or ready for it. It makes you look like a criminal that they had to track down. You may have broken the law, but you have done nothing wrong. Do not let it appear as though you have.
MLK nods.
Notify the press. Show the police and the world that you want your day in court with dignity.
Will you come with us?
It would be better if I did not. You do not want it to appear that any of this is being orchestrated by a northern agitator, especially when labeled a communist, who is also a homosexual.
MLK shifts uncomfortably in his seat.
And the most important thing, one with which Mr. Randolph strongly agrees with me, get rid of the guns.
They shot at my house, my home, where my wife and daughter sleep.
Bayard waits, then leans in.
Who are you going to shoot?
MLK and Coretta exchange puzzled looks.
That was not a rhetorical question. Who do you plan to shoot? If you think you're defending your life, you are wrong. Do you think you can win a shooting war against the KKK and the White Citizens Council?
I have to protect my family.
You may survive the first attack, but they will lynch you before the trial. Simply, from a numerical standpoint, you are outmanned and outgunned. You cannot win by violence.
MLK considers Bayard's words.
And it is just morally wrong to shoot another person. No moral wrong can be righted by immoral means. You have heard of Mahatma Gandhi. He and I corresponded often about the principles of nonviolent civil disobedience.
which cost him his life.
After he achieved freedom for his people through nonviolent resistance, you will gain the respect, sympathy, and support of the people in this country who are good-hearted. If this movement turns violent from our side, those same people will want to be protected from the dangerous Negroes.
Exterior, Montgomery Police Station, day. MLK, Abernathy, and 18 civil rights leaders are dressed in their Sunday best. They file into the police station past puzzled Montgomery police officers. Coretta and a group of Negro men, women, and children stand across the street singing, "Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel?"